Yeah, it's a lot. Those situations are a lot of fun. It's what you dream of as a kid. You know, the game's on your back, in the backyard, thinking like, okay, we got to finish this game, and it shows a lot. It's a mark of a great team if you can, control the clock and in the game not give the other team a chance, and to be able to do that 2 weeks in a row just goes to show how gritty this team is, and especially on the offensive side of the ball, how hard we work. We work a lot of situations. Those are situations we work, and to see them pay off, and to see that work, come to fruition has been great.
You played a ton of close games in the conference. You've won them all. Is that a sign of concern or a sign that gives you more confidence because you've been able to get the job done when you needed to?
It gives me a lot of confidence. We play in a great conference, week to week. The guys from everywhere, come together, come to this conference, and they play at a really high level, at a really great level, and it just goes to show, we're fighting tooth and nail to the very end, and it gives me a lot of confidence in this team and what we're capable of.
Another 100-yard game for Mackay. How pleasing has it been to know that having that bell cow back now who can help you grind out those end of the game situations compared to what it was earlier in the year?
It's very, very helpful, and I said it a lot earlier in the year. It was only a matter of time before, we got a great room of backs before someone, really stepped up to the helm and really took over. And Makai's done just that, and he practices with a ton of effort. He plays with a ton of effort, and it's really going to show. And he's really having a great season thus far. And shout out to the rest of the line too. We all work our tails off every day to try to help him make that possible and keep this team rolling.
Defensive coordinator just said this is a championship program. Nobody was saying that 2 years ago. Can you kind of reflect on what you guys have been able to do?
We really just put our head down and gone to work every day. I think that want to know mindset is just really starting to be ingrained in everyone in this program. And when we were bringing guys in, ingraining that into them and making sure they're a right fit for our culture as well. I think it's just that, just continuing to have want to know in our mind and continuing to keep going and just doing the little things right, the little small details right is just going to keep us pushing forward. And that's the makings of a championship team.
I hear if you don't do that, you hear it from the head coach. Is that true?
I mean, of course, but more importantly, you hear it from players. I think that's the mark of a great team is when you've got players, not just the captains, but guys who aren't captains being leaders as well in everyday life, and let's just keep pushing us along.
Mackay's been amazing. I think Michael ran for 5 first downs in this game or close to it. What does his running ability give this offense?
It's just a whole another dimension. I'm sure it stresses out coordinators at night having a plan for Mackay and Pratt, and Pratt's ability is dual threat, and just everything we bring to the table as an offense, and it's been great.
As this offense has developed, what have you been seeing from the front sevens from week to week? Have they changed up their different looks based on the dual threat of both having Michael in the backfield and also having Mackay run the ball as well?
Absolutely. Just we plan for one thing and we get another, and that's just that's the nature of the game. No one's gonna sit there and let you run your offense, especially when you've shown success. So it just goes to show that we're putting great things out there, and we're working hard, and in game making those adjustments as well.
But even more so, what does it show that despite those changes the defense gives you, you still find a way to have success and win the game?
It just goes to show we've got a really smart team. We've got a lot of guys who've been blessed to play a lot of snaps and have a lot of experience, and even our younger guys such as Shadre. He's got his first few starts in there, but he's really learned quickly, and us older guys have been able to help him pick that up and come along and catch up with us. So it's been great.
I think Trey Tuttle started for the first time in 3 years the other day. How do you feel like he did, and what does it say about the depth you guys have in the offensive line?
He's great, man. Like you said, he's had some experience. He was able to start previously, and there's been a few times this season where he's had to step in, and I make sure I make it a point to thank him after every game just for being able to step up, and there be no drop off, and the depth and the work we all put in as an offensive line room. I'm just so grateful for it, especially this season where We've had an early bye week, and you never know what's gonna happen later on down the season. Depth is so important, and making sure that everyone working is so important, and everyone's done just that.
Is there anything notable about the way Michael handles some of these high-pressure late-game situations that you've been in a few of them this year? Just in terms of his demeanor or what he says in the huddle, or is there nothing notable? Is he just steady and trusts everybody to do what they're supposed to do? to do.
You know, I feel like, you know, being able to stay steady and stay calm and, you know, be able to be a leader, that's what stands out to me. He's not freaking out. He's not, you know, just like, oh, we got to do something. We got to make something happen, and not forcing things. It's, you know, guys, let's not wait. We've waited long enough. We need it now. We need it now. And he's not, you know, dogging on guys. Hey, come on, pick it up. Things like that. It's, hey, we got it. We got it. And I think that's really important and really notable when it comes to a quarterback and a leader of a team to be able to show poise.
What flavor did you get?
You ready for this? Cherry, coconut, ice cream flavor with condensed milk. Fire. Fire.
Good job.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you.